On Facebook, I said, if you had the chance to interview Steve Lynch from Autograph, what would you ask him? Steve Martin, not the comedian, asked, did you guys have any other hits besides Turn It Up, the radio? If so, what?
Yeah, Blondes in Black Cars. That got a lot of radio play. My Girlfriend's Boyfriend Isn't Me got a lot of radio play. Let's see. God, there were a couple more, too. In the Night, that got a lot of radio play. Friday, that got a lot of radio play. So, yeah, there were other ones, and there were other ones that were also in TV and movie themes. But, Turn Up the Radio is, of course, the one that really, really just got the tons of radio play because of the fact that it's called Turn Up the Radio.
Yeah, I think
and so radio stations absolutely loved it, and so that's absolutely. So that's a no-brainer.
Absolutely. Steve Michaels wrote, he hopes you guys sound like Autograph did in their number one hit. That's what he wrote. Lisa Olson says, what is your favorite kind of Dorito and why?
The spicy nacho cheese, because it's got a little bit of that tart taste to it, and it just, I don't know. I just love that. I just love the spicy nacho.
Have you tried the
really good.
Have you the sweet chili one?
Yes, I have, and I love that one as well. That one might become my new favorite, actually.
I just polished off a bag of those the other day.
There you go. Yeah.
Bob Good wrote, does he think that radio is the new vinyl?
Radio is the new vinyl.
Yeah.
I do believe so, because I think that there's like a kind of like an inclusiveness with radio, where it's almost like you're with like the DJ such as yourself and everything. You're actually, there's a camaraderie there, because of the fact that you're hearing somebody talking, they're talking to you, they're talking to other people out there, and when you're just listening to stuff off the CD or a download, it's just not the same. You don't have that communication there.
All right, Jeff Nix, who's a radio guy in Mankato, Minnesota, wrote this question. How did they come up with the title to their new album? He said he loves to say it on the radio, by the way. And I kind of explained the title already. That was, just me sitting on a couch, getting ready for the day and looking at the list of things that I had to do. And just said, hey, I got to get off my ass and do this, get this stuff done. And that's how it just became that way. It was such a natural thing. So, but I thought it would be motivational and inspirational for people to hear a song like that, to get their day going. It's a good alarm clock song, put it that way. Steve Lockman asked for an autograph, so Steve wants to get an autograph. I wouldn't mind an autograph either. When I talk to you guys, when I meet you guys on Friday, I'll make sure I get that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no problem.
Richard said, how did you guys come up with the name Autograph for the band? And more, so why? And we talked a little bit about that before, but just passing around the piece of paper with the name Autograph on it, or with 10 names. What band name did you want?
I kind of wanted Erotic.
Oh, that's a good name too.
Yeah, but it was at the time it was a little bit too out there. Because Audic, and what I mean by Audic is to be able to hear like AUDIC, Audic Erotic. Or Audica Erotica, something like that, just something different. So it would have still started with an A anyway, but Autograph is much easier to remember. So I'm pleased we went with that.
Right, and I already asked you, Randy Erickson from the Lacrosse Tribune's question about Jeff Cozy, but what maybe I'll throw this in there. What memory do you have of Jeff Cozy?
Being in the studio and in rehearsal with them and cutting the demos, and I always thought these are really actually very, very catchy songs, and just really a personable, down-to-earth guy. Really enjoyed working with them, and just enjoyed hanging out with them. And it was a pleasure. It was a really good experience, because I was just out of the Guitar Institute. I had done some studio work and everything, but this was like the first kind of project that I had played in since I graduated. One of the first, anyway. I actually played in about 7 different projects before Autograph even happened. And that was only between 1979 and 1983 that I played in 7 or 8 different projects, and plus done a bunch of studio work and writing more books and all that kind of stuff. So I was busy from the get-go.
Yeah, it sounds that way. And finally, I guess, Steve, have you ever been to La Crosse, Wisconsin before?
Yes, I have. Autograph played there back in the 80s. I can't remember what the venue was, but I remember playing there, and it was bitterly cold, but we had a great time. It was, I believe it was with Van Halen, and I think we might have played there also with Motley Crue. It might have been Heart. God, I'm so long ago. It's hard to remember because we were doing so many tours back then. But yeah, I remember we played there at least once. I think probably twice though.
All right. Well, very good. Hey, Steve, I appreciate it. Make sure that you head out to the concert. Brick House this coming Friday. Tickets are $10 in advance. You can find them on the website, classicrock1001.com.